Welcome back to No Rhyme, No Reason. I'm your host, Aaron Bergeron, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, Popeye.
Heyo!
And Ernesto.
Hey, everybody, let's have a great show.
All right, so I hope everyone had a good Halloween. I have been dying to know how Ernesto's business card extravaganza went. Let's just go right into it and talk about what happened for Halloween. And Ernesto, please go first. I'm dying here.
So, I actually got sick like the Friday before Halloween, and it kind of stuck with me. So I unfortunately did not get to hand out business cards on Halloween. Missed out on it. Super pissed. However, if you remember, my one hate from Halloween was stemmed from the fact that I delivered pizzas and would have to do so on Halloween. It was just an absolute nightmare to traverse streets during Halloween to deliver a pizza. Well, since I was sick and and I couldn't really like go out to eat or like do anything else, I ended up ordering pizza.
You're that guy that
on
you were
Halloween
talking about.
I didn't realize what I had done until like the guy came to my door, and I just look out and there's just people everywhere. And I'm just like, I told the guy, I was like, I feel like such a dick right now. I gave him like $10 tip, so made up for it slightly. But yeah,
I would have laughed if you just like evened out the price and gave him like 30 cents worth
give
of
him the
change.
after making him drive through all that, knowing what he went through, like no.
Yeah.
But absentmindedly, yeah, I did the exact thing that I hate. I was disgusted with myself after that. But that was my Halloween.
Nice. Those poor kids that missed out on those business opportunities.
I know.
That's unfortunate. Popeye, how was your Halloween?
My Halloween was pretty low key. Harley was asleep, so we didn't really take her out. I mean, she wasn't gonna enjoy the candy anyways. But so there's one person who came to our house. Jesse answered the door. We told him like, we don't have candy, this and that, and the guy was, I guess, kind of polite, but he was like, "Oh well, your porch light was on, so we thought that you guys were participating." It's like, all right. So I had to go to the grocery store anyways, and I was like, all right, I'll just buy a bag of candy. No one else fucking came, so I have a bag of candy to get through, and I was just like, you know what, guy, don't fucking ever talk about my goddamn porch light again on Halloween. Fuck yourself. Worry about your own shit. I got this.
You should have given him popcorn.
I thought about it too, because we do have popcorn.
It was a perfect opportunity. He set you right up for it.
Yeah, but that was my hate, and I wasn't going to be that person to just embrace my hate and become the hate, so I wasn't going to do that.
You left that to Ernesto. Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, other than that, Jesse and I went to the bars downtown the Saturday before, and that was pretty fun. I was the designated driver as Jesse had fun because last year she was pregnant, so she had a great time.
What a guy. What a guy.
Wayne, how was your Halloween?
It was good. We did absolutely nothing. It was amazing. We watched some Halloween movies.
You didn't go out to eat?
No, we changed our mind last minute. We gave away 0 candy because no one came to our door, which was awesome.
Nice.
And we watched 2 Halloween movies and called it a night. Easy cheesy.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Ernesto, did you even get to capitalize on your favorite holiday? I mean, you had a lot of talk about.
I did the Saturday night before that.
Oh, really?
So,
how about that experience? How was that?
I went down to Siesta Key to a nightclub, and it was a Halloween fest. Everyone was dressed up, and the chicks are slutty already without it being Halloween. So you can only imagine the Candyland that I was in. Still sick though, so not as fun as it could have been, but nonetheless. But yeah, that was it.
now that we've got Halloween down the way, I'm going to just go through some things. I actually have been keeping a notebook of some random questions that I've stumbled across throughout since we started the podcast, and I'm going to take this opportunity to just run through some of them with you. I picked 5 that I think are pretty good, and I'm interested in hearing Popeye and Ernesto's answers. So I'm going to start off with the first one, give a little banter, and see where it goes. So the first question I got here is, you can become related to any celebrity. What is your relation to them, and why do you pick them?
Do you want to go first on this one, Ernesto?
I'll let you go first.
All right. So I did kind of think about this one, and I would say I would pick Chris Pratt to be like a very close cousin of mine.
Okay.
So it's like you get to see him on all the fun holidays, hang out with them, maybe outside of other family functions, but it's not like you're living with them like when you're growing up. So I would think being like a close cousin to Chris Pratt would be pretty cool, because Chris Pratt is pretty awesome. Seems like a really down-to-earth gentleman. So
That's pretty good, I guess.
who would you pick then, Ernesto?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm assuming I have to be like relative. I can't go husband because that would just be easy, right?
Why not? That was never a stipulation.
It was never a
It just
stipulation.
says how your relation is to them.
I think that makes it even harder. So I would be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's son.
How did I know you were gonna fucking pick that? It was as predictable as you can be.
I would be his son.
It would. I mean, have you seen your dad is basically an older version of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I know.
I mean,
So I'd be him. I mean, it would just catapult me into so many things: the WWE, acting, just mess around with Kevin Hart nowadays. So yeah, I mean, I feel like that would be awesome. Yeah, I can't go past that. I think it's self-explanatory. It explains itself.
plus, if you work out with him, his cheat meals are fucking ridiculous.
I know, we would just eat sushi all day long. It's like a dreamland I would go into if I was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's son.
I think that's so funny that you ask for, hey, can we do a husband-wife relationship? And then you totally pick somebody that isn't a husband or wife.
Yeah.
Well, so I thought to go the husband route, but it immediately made it harder.
Because there's so many great choices.
Well, that's what it is. I don't have that. Like, I don't have a 1. Like, I have a 1A, 1B, 1C. Probably like a 1A through 1Z. And then we might like start double letters. So, yeah, that was even tougher.
Who's 1A?
1A? Alexandra Daddario. So if I wasn't The Rock's son, I'd be Alexandra Daddario's boyfriend. I don't want to go husband yet. I don't want that kind of commitment.
That's not a relationship then. I mean, you're not related.
I'll go husband. I'll go husband. Alexandra Daddario's husband.
Oh, I'm proud of you for picking the obvious choice.
Well, there you go. 2 obvious choices.
So if I'm going to avoid I'll keep with you guys if I avoid the husband-wife relationship. I think I would do like Robert Downey Jr.'s nephew.
That'd be a good one.
He seems like a very down-to-earth person, and he had quite the life early on. I'm sure he would have had some crazy hookups, and now he could hook me up with those Avengers 4 spoilers. So all around, seems like it'd be a very beneficial relationship to me.
Plus, he just has that like cool uncle look, you know?
Yeah, like he does a lot of stuff with like the kids in hospitals and stuff, so it seems like he'd be a pretty cool guy. I think early in his career, he made some changes, and he's on the right track now.
I feel like RGJ and I could get into some shit.
Sure, that's what I'm saying. Like he had a party life in his early career. He'd be the fun uncle.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like The Rock would be a better move for me because I feel like we would get into some shit.
Sure.
I'd end up in prison.
And
We'd end up in the news.
He'd bail you out with all of his movie money.
That's it. We would just get out of jail, but still, it's not a good look for me, for him. That was good. This is a solid 3.
All right, moving on to the next question. Which Disney princess most aligns with your personality? And I obviously know Popeye's, but I'm very interested to know Ernesto's. So just for all those people out there that are super Disney snobs, I have the list of them here. So just so you guys have what you're going off of. Ready?
Yeah, I got it.
Cinderella, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Belle, Mulan, Pocahontas, Merida, Anna Elsa, Ariel, Tiana, Rapunzel, and Jasmine.
Really want to go Elsa?
Why?
She's the best of all of the bunch, clearly.
How is she the best?
Also rhymes with one of your exes.
It doesn't rhyme. It has the same letters except for one. Let's see here. So I would actually go with Merida. Like, she's the only one whose family, I guess you could say like Mulan too, but it's more like not so much. It's really like her family's honor and the country, this and that. But Merida's case, like, her family is literally like riding on her back. Like, it is like it's up to Merida. And so that's kind of like my role with my family. And she's also a badass. And I have an affinity for bows and arrows.
When? Since when?
What do you mean, since when?
I need pictures and videos of you using a bow and arrow.
Done and done. I thought, how did you guys not know about that?
I can't
like,
wait.
Are you the fucking Robin Hood? Like, were you Legolas? Like, where does bows and arrows come from?
How have you not known about this? I feel like we've definitely spoken about this.
Ernesto, I can guarantee you we've never fucking talked about this. This is news.
No, I've definitely said this because I've definitely talked about like murking someone with a bow and arrow because it's a freaking bow and arrow. Like, that, it's insane. It leaves an impression. Ever since the show Arrow, Legolas, Hunger Games, the list goes on and on and on.
Okay, I feel like Merida's a good choice for you because she's definitely one of the more stubborn of the princesses, and that is a great quality trait for Ernesto. So, you have my blessing, except for the bow part because that's bullshit.
What are you talking about?
That's bullshit.
How?
So
I don't buy it.
I was looking at new recurves last night.
I see like a little fucking kid's bow with your big ass body, and then you have like a small fucking quiver, and then you're like, "Hey guys, I'm here with the bow and arrow," and then it's like, when did Ernesto think about that? Like, where did this
Martin
even
Jaguar
come
takedown
from?
recurve bow, 60-pound draw? Look it up, motherfucker.
All right, I learned something new today. Popeye, give me your princess personality.
I feel like right now I would say Rapunzel.
one of the most clumsy and just caution to the wind princesses. Sure.
I need to know why Rapunzel.
Well, because I'm just thinking because now that I go to school and stuff, I kind of just stay home and study, and I watch Harley on Mondays when I don't have school. So I kind of just stay at home. And then when the weekend comes, I mean,
you get to let down your hair.
Yeah. So that's why I said that. What were you thinking I was going to say, Wayne? Or who do you think I should be?
Oh, I just thought the obvious correlations of Frozen would be hilarious, but I don't.
Yeah.
I think Anna would be pretty good for you because just blind trust in everybody and throwing caution to the wind.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the most gullible one. Absolutely, 100%.
So that
True.
was my thought. But Rapunzel works too. It's always good.
Anna would have been so good. Rapunzel is good though.
I don't knock that idea. I understand where you guys are coming from.
Let's just
So,
take
yeah,
let's
that's
just
a good
take
one,
Anna and lock her in Rapunzel's tower, and then you have Popeye. All right, bring it home, Wayne. Bring the Disney princesses home.
I feel like I've gone over this in my mind, and I feel like Belle makes the most sense for me. I think her character flaws are basically trusting way too easily. I feel like all the princesses basically have that, but being the quiet person in the corner that everyone thinks is weird, I can go with that. That seems like close to me. None of the other ones really fit, unless you guys want to make a strong argument for it.
No, I'd give you Belle as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess yeah. In the beginning, okay, the townspeople. It was just because she read.
Yeah.
Just because she read and she like didn't do womanly shit. Okay, so now I get where you're coming from with everyone thinks she's weird. Not that many people think that you're weird, except for the Halloween thing. The fact that you don't dress up for Halloween, extremely odd.
Next year I should dress up as Belle. It'll work. It'll be perfect.
I think you're going far right with that. Sound like a 10-degree adjustment. You went like a hard, like not even 90, like it went at like a hard 120.
All right.
No costume, dressing up as a Disney princess. We missed a step there.
All right. Well, I will move on to the next question. So this one might have some layers to it, but if all the sports teams became personifications of their mascots, which team becomes dominant in each sport? So basically, of the 4 major sports, you take all the mascots and they become what their mascots are. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they would become pirates. And I don't think they would play the sport. I think they would just fight. I think that makes more sense.
Fight each other. Yeah, that's how I'm picking it up.
So let's start with, I feel like the easiest one, which is the NFL.
Let's see here. Technically speaking, it'd be the Chargers because they're lightning. You can't fight lightning. You can't kill lightning. Lightning would kill everyone else.
Yeah, quick fix is iron rods around you so it hits the iron rod.
Okay, Mr. Science. All right, let's take the Chargers. Let's take the Chargers out of it.
I thought the NFL would be the easiest because I feel like literally nothing will beat a Titan. It's literally the creator of the gods.
I was coming to again. So Titans.
I feel like Titans Giants would be a great Super Bowl. I think it would make for some interesting.
It would be the Super Bowl.
But I feel like the Titans.
I'd like to see the Colts and the Broncos.
Clever. Good one, Popeye.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Titans, Giants. Titans win everything. They're the number one in the NFL. On to the next one.
All right, for lieu of time, let's just stick to one more and let's do the NBA. What do you guys got going in the NBA?
Maybe the Hornets?
What?
That is probably last place.
What?
Like I'm not saying like one hornet, like a whole swarm of hornets.
Nope, still last place for me.
I don't know.
Maybe they beat the Nuggets or the Jazz, but that's about it. I just imagine.
Oh boy,
the Wizards would fucking win.
No,
yes,
no, the Orlando Magic.
The
Magic would beat the Wizards.
Correct. That
not really, because the Wizards are in control of the Magic.
No,
so.
there are certain types of magic that they're not in control of.
Who just came up with this? Is this like in the fucking rule books.
It is in the rule books.
So I'm going to stop you both right there because you're both wrong. The actual true winner would be the Phoenix Suns.
See,
what are you going to do against the Suns?
That's where I was going first, but you already shot down my idea of the freaking Chargers. So I was done with the elements. I was done with it.
The Chargers
done with it.
They're what charge my phone at night.
Exactly.
They're
phone
not
chargers, really?
the pure form of electricity.
You know, I'm going Raptors. Toronto Raptors. You know what? No, Houston Rockets.
There you go.
A big enough rocket, the sun blows up the sun. Technically, everyone dies, but the rocket won.
Astros are for baseball.
Yes.
I was going to say the Astros. That would be a good one.
Needless to say, the NBA is much more competitive. I would very much watch those playoffs. Good stuff.
I feel like the NBA is messy. There's too many variables. There's Magic and Suns and Rockets and Hornets. There's way too many things. Too many variables there. Who wins? We'll never know.
All right. Let me just go through the next question, and it is the next question you ask someone has to be answered truthfully. Who do you ask, and what do you ask them?
I'm going to ask Ernesto, and it's going to be literally anything. So
you have this gift of a question that must be answered truthfully, and your default is to go to me and ask me any question.
Yes, because that's how shifty you are. I don't know what's
truth. Man.
I don't know what's a lie.
If I had to ask Ernesto a question that he had to answer honestly, I think I'd ask him why he refused.
He'd probably blow up. He probably wouldn't even answer it. He'd just die right there.
No, but I know what I would ask him. I would ask him why he refuses to fix his smoke detector. I need the honest answer to that.
I'll answer this one truthfully. The truth is what I said episodes ago, where my ladder is not tall enough. So I'd literally have to go purchase a new ladder that was tall enough to reach my smoke detector. So I go up there and fix it. And it does not bug me anymore. It's become a part.
Just have Scott go change it. He's tall enough.
Scott's also challenged.
You had to dig deep for that one.
I'm like trying to sugarcoat this. I'm like looking for words to put in front of challenged. That'll make it the least offensive way possible. And I ran out of words and I just spit out challenged.
All right, Ernesto. If you have such a great idea for your one question, what do you got?
Oh, it's not like I have this big idea about my one question. It's like you can ask anyone anything and they have an answer truthfully. And you go with me.
And just because I said I would say anything doesn't mean that I would. It's so hard to even pick one question because I would have to literally think about this for fucking days of what I would ask you.
You know what? Give me George W. Bush. Nope, wrong president. Give me Barack Obama. Are aliens real?
But the caveat is they have to be truthful. Why does it matter who it is?
I feel like I'd get a straighter answer than if I was asking W or Donald Trump whether or not aliens are real. Like, I don't hesitate for a second that even if I just went up to George W. Bush right now and asked him if aliens are real, he would say yes. I'm like, all right, thanks. Thanks, George.
I will say that George W. Bush is he's just clueless. I mean, he was clueless throughout the whole presidency, and he let Dick Cheney run the whole thing. But I understand where you're coming from.
I feel like even though it's truthful, I have more confidence in the validity of the question and the fact that it is answering the question in the manner that I want it to be answered and covering the subject matter that I wanted to cover. If it was coming from, he was the closest one. I mean, it was like either him or Obama or Trump or Clinton. And I'd love to drink with Clinton. But I feel like Obama was the most serious of the four.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Wayne? What questions you got cooking up for me?
Yeah, and if I build off of Ernesto's, I'd probably ask Donald Trump like literally anything, just something,
Yeah.
just answer a question for me.
Literally everything.
But if I have to go somewhat more realistic, so every year for my birthday, Brittany makes me these cupcakes. I only get them once a year, and I don't know the recipe. That's what I would ask for. I would get that recipe, and I would be able to make them all the time. She holds that power over me, and she would no longer have that power.
Oh, nice.
There's some damn good cupcakes. It'd be worth it. It'd be way more useful than asking Ernesto or Donald Trump literally anything. So
I don't know. I know some pretty cool stuff. I
I
know some things.
I bet you do.
I know some things.
But would any of them be useful to me?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
There we go. All right. Well, we are running very long, so I will save this last question for another day. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I feel like that's a good idea. Let's just save it for another time.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for listening to No Rhyme, No Reason. We'll catch you guys later.
See ya.
Have a great one.